League of Legends. Emily, tell me, what do we have in store today?
Today we have our Southern Miss Esports League of Legends team playing against Purdue Fort Wayne, or PFW. We're going to be shortening it today, so we're going to say PFW.
Word.
It's just a normal League of Legends game. Our team is currently 7th, looking at 1-6 out of their games currently, and PFW is currently 6th with 2 and 4 wins and losses, as you can tell.
Okay.
So we're looking for a win here, but who knows?
What's our record?
1-6.
Ah, ooh.
Yeah, it's not looking well. They won against Shawnee State. They won. That was I think last week.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
So we got a good chance for this team to turn it around. After getting their first win of the season last week, they can potentially get a second win for this week. That's going to be great. So what do we have in store? What's the big what's a good little highlight or a good little, whatchamacallit, something to look out for?
So last week, Southern Miss played, and they played some pretty good, interesting characters. Of course, we had Vincent on the Jinx, and interesting to see him on the Lucian. I think that's actually something that I want to point out. I don't think we streamed this game because it was last week was Valorant, but Vincent was playing Lucian. I've never seen him on the Lucian. I've only seen him on the Kai'Sa and the Jinx, so this is quite interesting. We also, of course, are seeing the same old in the mid. We're getting a Vex Diana, top Mordekaiser Alawi. Those are just some of the more meta, well-known characters. You know what meta is, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. So League of Legends kind of variety is there's a variety of metas, and sometimes there's really good ones, and sometimes there's just people play really good at this character, and then they pick it.
I got
So
you.
Jinx and Kai'Sa, they're meta, but Vincent plays really well at them, so it's good for him.
I got you.
So I'm actually quite excited about the Lucian pick here today, or last week, I should say.
It's going to be very interesting to see now. With so many legends in the game, there's so many varieties of ways you can really take over the map or really play. So what's on your experience playing, what's a good 5 ops that you would use, or 5 legends per se, that you would use? Like a go-to, like a basic that's really, complements each other.
That's such a hard question because there's so many different variety.
That's why I say your go-to.
My go-to,
if you were to assemble a team, what is your go-to?
My go-to, okay, top lane, Gnar. Gnar, he's like this little small guy, and when he gets really mad, he turns into this big buff, angry creature, and he pounds the ground like this.
Little Hulk action.
Yeah, he hulks out a bit.
All right.
Mid laner, I want to say a Lux. She throws she's like, how do I explain this? She's a basic champ. She throws light at people and it does damage, basically. So a Lux, bot lane, a Jhin, with the support Seraphine, and then a jungle, a Mumu.
I see. Okay.
So
how well does those complement each other so much with those abilities? And you think those legends, you think our team is going to be using them, or the other team will use them? PW?
I don't know if any of these people are going to use those characters. I think I've seen a couple of Gnar plays out of, I think, PFW, if I had to say. So I want to say maybe we'll see a Gnar, quite limited. We do have an idea of what all these players play. So there is some sort of idea. You kind of all the time, I don't know if you know who this character is, but there's a character named Rakan. He is a support character, and his girlfriend or wife, I think it's his wife, is a bot laner. She's the damage of the game. So they're lane together and they're married, and Rakan is very busted because what his whole thing is, he runs after a player, knocks them up, and then runs away. Okay. And that's where his wife comes in. Her name is Zaya, and she just does a lot of damage.
I see. Okay.
But I don't know. It's hard to tell based on the champ pool that I gave on how well these people are going to play or pick. But personally, I think my comp is better.
All right, bold words. And for those of you who are joining in, make sure you check out our social media handles on the bottom right corner. With I think the @ is Southern Miss Esports on all of them, -1.
I think it's Twitter that's USM.
Yeah. But we do have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming streams or any streams that you were late to join, make sure you check those out so you don't miss anything. Or if you miss a stream, it'll be reposted eventually to one of those outlets. And any really good or outstanding clips will be shown, and we will make sure you'll see it.
Yeah.
So as we go through today's matchup, as we're getting into the lobby, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we're going to show. Are we going to show the bands?
The draft pick is a whole different thing. So right now they're still trying to get people into the lobby, but then they send a link and then we watch them do draft pick. So draft pick is it's like a link to a different website. They do it on there and then they go into the game. It just it saves more time.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Because I know these games can be very lengthy or very short, but depending on how well these to fare off is going to be really depending on how long we're going to be here. And
it just depends
faster the process we can get into the game, the more we can see the action.
Yeah. I don't know how our team is going to play. I haven't discussed with them what they're thinking, and I think that's probably for the best. Because I kind of want to go straight off the bat, like, what are they going to do? Oh, they picked this. Oh, they're going for an engage dive or a defensive pick here. Because let me tell you right now, they played last year very aggressively. The team that they had last year was super aggressive. They fought, and they always won their fights. And then it started going into this year, and they're still aggressive, but they can't win their fights that often. So they're trying to play more defensive, but I don't know. They tried to play defensive once in a previous match a couple of weeks ago, and they lost pretty hard.
I see.
So let's see how they play here. I hope they play aggressive. Aggressive, engage, have fun. Do you have any questions for me?
Not really. I mean, more if we understand pre-show, you did tell me that you would like to start on the bottom, but what's the benefits of starting up top? Because you already told me the advantages of starting bottom because that's just a preference you pick. But what's the advantage of picking red? When you get red, what's the best way to utilize each bottom part?
So you're talking about
line.
These two areas here.
Yeah, we get blue and red. Tell me how do you execute a good way to capture the Nexus?
So I personally like being on the blue side. It is just a lot easier for your camera because everyone's camera faces the same direction. Everyone's camera is like this moving around the map. It's not rotated, it's not flipped. So blue is a little bit easier to throw abilities out and hit them. Red is quite hard because when you're trying to attack down, you're not seeing anything. But when you're attacking up, you're seeing more.
Gotcha.
So I like the blue side, and that's why they do the whole coin flip and seeing which side they get on. I don't know if we have determined just yet what side it is. By the looks of it, I think our side is going to be on blue. If I can tell. It looks like blue. I think they're going to be on blue. Blue or red?
Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna pull up chat.
They don't even know.
Oh, word.
But yeah, so it's preference. Some people like the red side. They think it's a little bit easier. I love the blue side, and it makes me kind of sad whenever we spawn on the red. But
it should be even though, right? It should be almost identical.
The whole game is meant to be even. There will be times where I'm on blue and I'm getting mauled really hard, and that's just the game.
I see.
But it just depends. Depends on the player. I bet you we can get a variety of answers on who likes what over there.
Yeah. But when you're playing the game, what do you normally play?
I play support in the bot lane. I usually play a variety of characters: Lulu, Seraphine, Lux, Morgana, Nami. I have a whole roster of girls on my team.
Ah.
Yes. I'm that type of gamer.
Girl
I like
power.
to only play girl characters. That's just how I am. Valorant wise, I love myself some Cypher. Do you like Cypher?
I don't play. I stick to mainstream games and
But, like,
maybe
You have to like understand like there are some pretty cool girl champs or characters out in the world. Like, does COD have some?
no, it's just skins.
Just skins.
There's no operators. It's just solely weaponry. You can choose which operator you want to run. I mean, it doesn't make a difference other than the
Really?
sound effects when they die. But like the thing is with COD, I mean, you can buy skins.
I thought
that
they
are
were like different characters.
There are different characters, but they don't do anything.
But are there any girl characters?
Yeah,
Are they cool?
I don't know. I mean, you don't really you don't get the chance to really like.
Just say yes and move on.
What are you talking about? You don't.
Girls are cool. Girls are cool.
I
Girls
mean,
are
but it doesn't
number
apply
one.
into COD. It's just
Girls
solely what's
go
your
to-
loadout.
Goes
What you
girl
got
to
going? What you
Mars.
gonna use to shoot?
What's
I
the
mean, you
thing?
can use the females, but I mean, it's not gonna make a difference because if you can't shoot, then it's the person you select doesn't really matter.
But doesn't COD have like a new game where it has abilities, or am I like losing my mind?
I mean, zombies, but zombies are
Zombies?
zombies. There's no abilities other than perks and goblins.
Maybe it's a new game that just came out recently. But anyways, back onto League of Legends.
There's probably a thing at X-Defiant. X-Defiant, now there are female operators you can use.
Yeah.
That, but it just more depends on what abilities you want. Because with X-Defiant, there's each abilities you can use to really help you out or help the team out.
Gotcha. But yeah, I like the little girly skins on League of Legends. They're quite cute, and some of them are quite cool. I like them.
Oh, R6. That is the game that I play that has female operators. And that one, I mean, I am a gridlock user, and I'm a little bit of a Mira main to a certain extent.
Mira?
I love her gadgets, but at the same time, I'm terrible on the sticks.
Yeah.
So it's a little back and forth action. I would probably say on attack, I use Finka more than I use Gridlock just because Finka's a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But if I want to do a rush, I either use Ash or what's that character's name? The white hair one. Oh my god. I'm
White
drawing a
hair
blank.
one?
Yes.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She has the ability where like she moves around.
She can do the thing. She can get a little holographic self of her, go through the window, and then basically draw enemies because they just shoot
Wait,
them.
R6 is literally right there. Wade.
Wade.
Who's the white hair girl in R6?
On attacking. Iana. Ah, that's what it is. Iana,
Thank you.
yes.
But yeah, there's some pretty girl champs out there. I don't know. We might see some here in League today. There's some pretty popular meta girl champs in League of Legends. We got Caitlyn, Jinx, Kai'Sa. That's the whole bot lane. Kai'Sa. And then mid, we sometimes see a Vex, Syndra. Top lane is heavily just bruisers. I hope. Oh, they're having fun over there. This whole room is like packed. Today is just been a day. There's a lot of people in here. We have, I think, Overwatch. Yes, we have Overwatch over there. We have Fortnite. We have Rainbow Six Siege, and we have League of Legends on the main stage. Valorant is currently, I think, competing as well.
Yeah.
So we got a whole roster of what's happening today. It's very much. Okay, so we are on the blue side, and one of the people on, I think is it our side? I don't know. I think it's our side because we're not switching anyone in. But someone on our PFW has to swap in a sub because they are currently not ranked in this season, and that is very important in NACE. You have to be ranked. I love people that don't play ranked.
That is very.
I low-key, I don't play ranked either. I don't like any ranked game. It
My
makes
thing
me angry.
is, they are on weeks 8 or 7, and the person they picked up, which I'm guessing has been on the team for quite a while, didn't really notice that they were not ranked or know that they had to play ranked. That is very concerning.
I don't know. I
least.
don't think the ranks reset. So this is something.
I mean, I have no idea.
I think they had a wait. Did the ranks reset? I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's kind of weird.
What's
yeah.
a go-to ban for champions?
Gosh. So you see a lot of the other teams when banning against Southern Miss, they totally go after their support player. They do not like the support player getting any picks off. They ban Seraphine. I think I see a couple not Leona. A lot of Seraphine. She's like a pink-haired singer in this game. But you'll see a lot of bans. A lot of the time, you'll see people ban Briar. This is more in like ranked play. You'll see Briar bans. You'll see Aurora bans. Garen. Don't know who you know Garen is. We might see a Garen here today. It's been pretty common for the last couple of weeks.
Alrighty.
But he's annoying.
What's his ability?
He spins. And if you build him correctly, he can be really fast and he can just go to every lane in a matter of seconds. And he just spins. And his ultimate is like a beam of light coming from up and slamming down on you and killing you instantly.
Oh,
Garen!
That is very interesting. A little OP, high key.
Yeah. Garen!
Who? Where?
Garen.
Oh.
No, I didn't say anybody. I gotta say anyone's name. But
Well, as
draft
we
is going to start soon. The little names at the top. Southern Miss side is 1, and the other side is PFW. I don't know why they named it like that, but that's kind of funny.
Now, what's a go-to band for you? Now,
My go-to band, Pike.
Why is that?
I hate him so much. But here we are. Blue is banning first. We're gonna see a. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. We're going to see a Jinx ban. That's probably good. There are other teams. DPS does play a lot. Not a DPS. Other teams, bot laner does love to play Jinx. We're going to get another ban here from blue side. Maybe, hopefully. We're thinking.
Astrodons.
Oh, we got, yep, there's the Seraphine ban. You can see it on the, right here.
Yeah, I see.
That's a Seraphine ban. Of course, we always get a Seraphine ban here. That was like instant. And we're getting an Udyr.
Damn, they are picking fast.
Smolder. What? Smolder? I guess
does Smolder
Vincent's
do?
playing some Smolder recently. Malawi. That's another good ban. Oh my god, they're banning really quickly. Rel? Are they just banning based off of the previous game? Okay, so Southern Miss is getting Cassante. He's the top laner. He has like 2 little things that he slams together. It's quite fun.
Okay.
PFW now going for their first pick. Da, 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 da. Gragas. Oh, okay.
So they're still banning?
No, this is their picking phase. Up here
Okay.
picking. They got the Kaisa.
No, what's the 2 icons
get
by
Kaisa.
waiting? What's the 2 icons right here?
That is the next 2 bans. So after these 3 people pick, we get 2 more bans set in and then 2 more picks.
I gotcha.
Yep. So we're going to get... They're picking really fast. They've been thinking about this. We got the Kaisa and the Gragas for PFW. That's actually... Gragas, I think, is pretty good right now. And he just got a new skin that's quite funny. Belvath. Huh. Good jungler. So Gragas is most likely going to be in the jungle. Kaisa is most likely going to be on the bot lane. Cassante top. Belvath so far probably jungle as well. Ooh, Zaya pick. Dang, they're really not. They're not hesitating here. We get a Gwen. So Gwen top. Oh yeah, Gwen top. So back into the ban phase. PFW banning first. Milio. Does anyone on our team play Milio?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. Oh, I think our support player does. Braum. Okay, Braum. Maybe. Yes, Braum. Do you like his mustache?
Very manulate.
Manulant? Immaculate.
There we go.
There you go.
Little oopsie daisy.
Yeah. Out of this like list here, who looks interesting to you?
Well,
There's more people, but that is
I would
the beginning.
say the hellish character on the top left looks interesting.
Aatrox. Yeah, he's the bad guy in the game.
I see.
Nautilus ban. I think they were trying to get a Nautilus pick here, but they got it banned.
And whatever that monster is towards the middle right.
Which one? That is Cho'Gath. His whole thing is when he eats people, he gets larger.
Oh.
Yep. And then we're getting a brand ban, possibly. Brand, maybe, hopefully, please. Please. Please ban brand. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thresh. Okay. Ew. 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 Thresh is annoying. He has a hook that pulls people in. So he's very engaged. He kind of like, he pulls the bot laner away from the support, so they're at a disadvantage. Bum, 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 bum. A collie. Interesting. I don't know. As much as I play this game, I don't know any counters. I don't know any of these characters counter each other. So far, I think this is going to be a really fun game. With Gragas, Kai'Sa, Gwen, and Thresh. Ooh, do it. You know you want to do it. Nico. You know you want to do it. Yeah.
What's she do?
So Nico, she's like a chameleon, so she can turn into other characters and other things on the map.
Yone?
Yone, yeah. He's like a swordsman character. He's going to be, I think, mid lane, yeah.
I think.
But here we go. This is our lineup for Southern Miss. We have Cassante top, Bel'Veth jungle, Xayah bot, Akali mid, and Nico support. For PFW, we have Gragas jungle, Kai'Sa bot, Gwen top, Thresh bottom, Thresh support, sorry, and then Yone middle. Oh, did I say Kai'Sa bot? Hopefully I said Kai'Sa bot. But this is going to be quite interesting as Nico kind of gets people out of situations. So if like Thresh were to hook the Xayah in, Nico is able to kind of prevent anything from happening further.
Okay.
She has a root ability. She has, it's like she throws her or whatever form she's in at people. So it like throws them off, and it's like a clone. There it is. It's a clone. And then she also throws a damage thing on the ground. And then her ultimate is if she's in the people that are in a ring of her, she jumps up, people jump up with her, and they knock them down, doing a bunch of damage. So she's really good with like disengage and like just getting a little bit of damage out. Xayah, of course, is just busted in general. She does a lot of damage with her feathers. That's the wife I was talking about earlier.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
That's waifu.
Yes, we didn't get the Rakan. I don't know why we didn't get the Rakan. The Rakan would have been pretty good here. But they chose between either the Leona and the Nico.
Oh.
So mid is going to be a little bit difficult, and it's actually going to be, I think, quite fun mid. Because Akali, she's like an assassin type character, and she has like this dark smoke that she throws on the ground, and no one can see where she's at in that smoke. And then she could just start attacking you and throwing a lot of damage. Yone, he has this ability where he can shoot himself forward, do a lot of damage, and then shoot himself out. So he can like engage and then disengage really quickly. Jungle is just going to be fun. Bel'Veth and Gragas are generally just like some of the most like really fun characters. Gragas is a wine. He holds like a barrel of wine. He's a big fat guy with a barrel of wine. He throws it on the ground and it does damage to people. Isn't that kind of funny?
Indeed.
Bel'Veth, she levels up throughout the entire game, and as she levels up, she does more damage and she has more attack speed. So as she's going, she can like hit a tower 16 times per second.
That's huge.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's gonna be
And that can only gets better. Cassante is just a bruiser up top lane. Gwen is actually quite squishy. I don't know if Cassante or like Gwen counters Cassante or vice versa. But Gwen has this ability where if you throw something at her, she like doesn't get hit by it. So we'll see how that top lane goes. Bot lane is just going to be a lot of fun. Every lane's going to be so fun. This is just going to be a really a good game. Just depends on how these people play with each other.
Indeed. Well, as we head through,
we still have,
like,
I think, 3 minutes. It's a 3-minute delay, so the casters can't see exactly what they're doing just off rip.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It gives us the delay for us.
Word.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about these characters? What are you hoping to see?
What an interesting question to ask somebody who has no idea what's going to be going on, but is just here based off of pure vibes. Nothing at all. I'm here to observe, learn along the way, potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe see a little fun. Well,
hopefully you will
see some fun.
You'll definitely see some
hopefully
fun.
It's going to be an interesting match.
Oh,
I wouldn't like it to go too fast, and we'll have one side go pure, absolutely dominant performance, while the other team gets curb stomped. But if it's a good little balance, then I'm just here for the show.
If it's a good balance, we're gonna be here for a while.
And just waiting to see what happens as the timer is gonna probably, I guess, when it hits 3 minutes, we're gonna go.
Yeah, once it's going down, so I'll be there in a second. We do have, I think, around 2 minutes. Yep. So, based off of pure vibes, who do you think up on that screen is going to be your favorite?
Probably the dude with the wine.
Gragas?
Sounds a little goofy.
Yes. Okay. So let me tell you.
Have a barrel of wine, just throw it and damage people.
Let me tell you about Gragas's new skin that he just came out. So League of Legends, they have a girl group called KDA. It's just a bunch of singers. So a bunch of the characters in the show became singers, but there's like real life singers that sing for them. You know Madison Beer, right?
Yeah.
She sings for one of the characters in KDA. It's just a girl group.
What?
Yes, she sings for one of the characters. So KDA.
What?
Yes, KDA was around like a long time ago. I can't remember what.
Pull it up on the resource laptop.
KDA.
I need a pop group.
Yeah, it's a pop girl group. They sing a bunch of songs. These are their actual singers, and then these are the characters. So Gragas and I think two other characters in the game just got a skin that makes them like their fans. So there's a Gragas skin called Gragas Super Fan or something along the lines, and he does the dance that the girls do in their skins, and it's really, really funny.
I see.
I have to show you it at some point. Maybe I can real quick.
Just make sure it's muted, or just like
a
gratis.
But here is Gragas. Isn't that quite funny? But he just dances. He's really funny.
That doesn't look like a wine. It looks like a soda can.
So his base skin, he's holding a wine barrel. But in all the skins after that, he's holding something similar. So in the KDA one, he's carrying like a pop can. But it's cute. It's really cute. And Nico also got a skin based off of that too. Let's see if they have the Gragas one. No, they don't. They don't. I wish they did. That would have been really good if they did. But here we are. We're about to get into the game.
Here we go.
Yes. Yes. They're going to pull up all of our stuff for us in a second, so do not fret. Yes.
Oh, and here they go.
Time controls. There we go. Here we go. So everyone on the side of USM is going straight to the bot lane. Seems like they're gonna try to do an what's it called? They're not invading, but they're waiting for the support and the bot to come down, and then they're just going to all maul those people all at once.
They're hiding in the bushes.
Yes, it's an interesting play out of this team. So they're going to that bush.
Looks like they're gonna be meeting one person.
They are doing a little invade here.
When are they gonna split from this?
They just did a little invade. Now they're going back to their preferred lane, supposedly right now.
Let's see. This is going to be an interesting strategy for Southern as PFW. They're already going for little minions, a little scuba gops in the river or in the jungle, as you say.
The little camps. Yes.
Getting the little extra mana and little buffs. That's
So
what it
this
is.
is the beginning of the game. Nothing has really spawned just yet. Uh-oh, we're going to get a little bit of a fight here. The Nico is going to get stunned. Going to throw the root out so she can back off. She gets ignited. She has to run so the Thresh doesn't catch up with that. Young Talent doing a couple hits to the Thresh, but really just pulls it out. Ivy has to do a little bit of healing, but it's just straight off the bat. We're getting a lot of attacking here.
Good action coming through from both sides. So we also got some in the top left of the map as well, and then mid lane as well.
So the game of just started. So everything is now just spawning in. This is the first wave coming through. Afraidy's having to back off from the Gwen as the Gwen does a little bit of damage. Young Talon and Ivy here are trying to do something here.
As he's stunned.
But nothing comes from it. Young Talent doing a little bit of damage to the Kaisa, but not enough to kill.
Oh, we got a pretty good, solid piece of action from Storm and Euphrates.
Yes, Euphrates. Euphrates does scale. So Cassante scales pretty hard late game. So we're not going to see much engage here just yet. He's just going to try to get a lot of minions to get gold. But a lot of the characters on the side of Southern Miss scale really hard.
Indeed, and it looks like I'm not finding Goth.
Just say Goth.
It looks like Goth and who was that? Ambraza?
Bruza? Bruza. Let's say Bruza right now.
Good little conflicts help level their characters up for late game. So there's nothing too
right
bad.
now it's just mostly getting as much gold as you can. And since it's early game, any attack that you throw out does give that character gold.
And gold is where you can purchase upgrades or enhance the abilities of your character.
So it gives you items. Gold only gives you items and stuff like that. But as you throw out abilities and stuff like that, that does give you mana. Here we are getting Ione and a little fight here. We're getting, this is going to end very well for Goth.
Oh, first blood goes to Broza.
It was so close. They were both very low, but unfortunately teleporting to the Yone under tower was not the move. But I think our jungler is going to come in and get the second kill of the game. A good trade here.
Oh, it's a 3v2. This is not a good position for Southern as Young Talent.
Gragas came down to the bot lane. There's Gragas. There he is. He has a, I don't know what that is.
He's channeling something.
He's going back. That's his back. So Cassante gonna try to do a little bit of engage, stunning the Gwen. Gwen using her W ability to prevent anything from hitting her, and Euphrates just has to back off. She's doing too much damage. Yikes. Currently right now, PFW is really high on the gold ranking. USM needs to get some of these minions or essentially a kill. Because right now our jungler is doing a lot. Here we go, having a jungler engage, backing off as soon as they see the Bel'Veth coming in. We get a stun, we get a knock-up. We're going to get a little bit of damage taken here, but they are under tower and can't do anything else. Yeah, the Nico's going back. It's just going to be the Xayah here fighting all alone. I like that Thresh skin. He's like a janitor. You see how he has like his little mop and his mop bucket.
I see.
I love the skin.
Cleaning up the opponents.
Yeah.
Love the
little ducks.
Yeah. What's those ducks?
I think he collects them. They're like something he stacks to become stronger. Yeah.
A lot of action on all fronts.
This is not going to end well for Goth. As we can see, Gragas is just hiding in that bush right there. Going to come in, having to get Goth off. As you can see, Gragas in the mid lane, just taking a loop around in the jungle to go right back in. This is some interesting stuff here. This is Euphrates going in for the fight. Nope.
Void Grub has spawned. Very exciting.
Yeah.
That's going to be very good.
Goth having to back off. The Yone doing a lot of damage. Bel'Veth in the bot lane taking some hits to Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa almost dead, but has to back off. Young Talent is so close to dying here, and he dies by Thresh. And then Nico also dies. What a bad engage from
Euphrates is putting up a great attack on Storm, and no tech.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Getting absolutely bullied on the jungle on the bottom left. Yeah, no, bottom mid.
But it seems like Gragas wants that kill so bad, but now he finally backs
Euphrates, can they actually kill Storm and get a good advantage? That is huge. So that now
gives him a
he
good
can go
advantage
ahead and
here.
get that tower, and that's going to benefit Southern since there's nobody there, because there's a lot of conflict as you see on the bottom lane and the mid lane.
Getting the minions behind the tower, and then he's going towards the tower. I think it's called proxying. He's doing that, but Gwen does spawn back really quickly. He couldn't get any plates off, not that I know of, but he did get a good bit of minions and a lot of gold from that. So that was really good out of him. So here's the Scuttle. He's trying to get some vision down in the bot river. That's what the Scuttle does. When you kill him, he goes and he's like gives vision right here onto the map.
Looks like Southern Miss is focusing a lot on the bottom map.
Yes. It's very important to feed your bot lane, so it is important for your jungler to kind of stay near the bot lane as to help out if necessary, so the the laner can get some kills. And it also seems like they're just getting their camps. Bel'Veth is. Oh, also, this is probably why they're down there. There's a dragon up right now.
Oh.
Yep, there is. I think that's Windrake. Ooh, Thresh getting off a hit here. Ivy having to back off, getting a root down, doing a little bit of damage, but not a lot. This will be a good fight. Both of these characters, Young Talent and Ivy, are playing pretty squishy characters, but Thresh can hit that and does some damage here. Kai'Sa coming in to do some more damage is rooted. Young Talent has to back off because of the fact that he is very low. It's a really even match down in the bot lane, but there does need to be some gold advantage.
Oh no. Just trying to get some good little kills in the jungle and get absolutely double teamed.
Yeah.
And get jumped practically.
Yeah, he was.
Unfortunate event.
Yeah, our Bel'Veth was trying to get those grubs. Couldn't get anything from that. We're gonna have a fight here in the mid lane. Yone very low. Oh my God, come back. No.
Oh, this is gonna be insane. Oh, unfortunate scenes.
Oh no. It was a really good engage from that Akali, but it just couldn't be executed properly. So our jungler has to come in and finish it off.
That's good for Southern.
Yeah, we are another fight in the bot lane. Young Talent finally getting the ADC on the other side.
But Trey, it's a little.
Yeah, Thresh is doing. That was really low. Thresh is they're very low. It's unfortunate. It's not really much of a trade right now. I wouldn't really call that. It was a trade, but the support got. There we go. The support got it. What's happening? The support got it. Okay. I was just confused for a second.
Oh, looks like we're trying to kill the dragon, but it looks like.
Yes, our blue team got it.
Heck yeah.
So
but to say, there ain't no way that the Baka was just going to come in and steal it. But Baka has been unstoppable. Multiple
Vincent stole
kills.
that kill off out of the wall. Beautiful. It didn't really save the Bel'Veth, but it did secure both the junglers down. We did get the dragon. That's very important. This is, I think, Windrake can provide a lot of attack speed or movement speed and attack speed, I think. But here we are back up in the top lane fighting a little bit. Gold is looking better on both sides right now. Vincent is catching up. Just the Thresh is becoming a real problem for these two down here. And Kai'Sa might finish off Vincent here. And Nico/Ivy needs to get away, but our jungler comes in, but so does theirs. And here's another fight. Thresh gets away from that, and so
Caution.
does the Kaisa. But Gragas is going to come in
we're
and
both-
possibly
that's gonna be
finish both of
very
them off.
unfortunate. Oh no.
Oh no, is right.
5 to 12. He only killed him 5 times and he killed us 12.
Yeah,
That is not good at all.
the Gragas on the other team is doing pretty well with these engages, and Goth is getting a lot
Gragas
of
is
damage
6-1.
taken there. Yeah.
You make you think maybe we chose the wrong ops or the wrong legends.
It
But
seems pretty
it's
good
still
right now.
early.
Yeah,
Still early, so it's not much to go off of.
very, very early in the game right now.
We're
If
only
we look
down
at the
by
CS right
3K
now,
gold. Make it 4K gold.
about 4K.
It's 3.5. Oh,
Oh, come
3.6.
here.
3.5 now.
No. They're both so low. Just one little fight here out of either of them really can set who dies here. Gragas coming in, taking some of the wards.
So they're trying to get another dragon? They are.
I don't think Dragon comes up for another 2 minutes.
No, Tech was fighting something. Looks like he was gonna get a...
Oh, those are chickens.
Oh,
Those are camps.
I got you.
Fresh coming in through the back line, grabbing this ward in this bush, preventing them to be able to see anything. Vision is so important in this game. You really need to know where everyone is at and what they're doing so you can see and make good plays. If you don't know where anyone's at, it really just leaves you out in the open. Euphrates going in with this engage, getting the Gwen off of him. He just needs to do a lot of damage and a lot of stuns to hopefully do some good damage, but she just heals so quickly.
Here comes the Grash.
Yeah, the Gragas coming in, doing a lot of damage, knocking him up. We get to miss that entire fight
Oh,
because apparently the
no.
bot lane is a little bit more important here. But Young Talent gets one.
Yes.
And
Make it
Belvez comes in
2.
and takes the other one, and now he's going straight for the Gragas.
He's channeling.
He's
Be
channeling
aware.
something. He's drinking. He's trying to get a little bit of move speed. No Tech needs to back off. This is
He
not
is
a good
now,
fight.
Now, he's coming after. Now he's being the one that getting chased. But some demons go back to that tower.
Yes, yes.
The turn plant will soon fall.
A great fight down in the bot lane that we got to saw a little bit of, but 2 fights were happening at once. There was just a lot happening, and it made it so difficult to understand what was happening. But No Tech was up in the top, and here we go. We're still fighting again, and here comes the Akali from the mid lane to do some more damage to the Gragas, and oh my
goodness.
gosh.
That is insane. Just
Oh
absolutely
my
took
God.
his health away. Doing minutes of the attack, seconds of the attack.
Yes, really good. But we have I think they swapped lanes if I'm not mistaken, which is really good. And then we have the Belveth and the Akali down at the Grubs pit to hopefully get something here. Nico helping with a little bit to get this Yone. There's 2 people in this mid lane right now. If they can't kill this Yone, that's gonna be crazy. There it is. Yone down. They're now grabbing the Rift Heralds. It wasn't Grubs. I'm sorry, misspoken. It was the Rift Herald. They need to grab this,
Did they get
but
it?
he dies. He still has it, I think. Yes. So Belveth still has it, but dies with it.
A double kill, triple kill.
Triple kill from. Oh yeah, because the Nico came up from the mid lane. Wow. So Gwen currently has a 300 gold bounty, and Thresh has a 200 gold bounty. Here we go. Euphrates coming in from the mid lane to kill this Gwen, but is so low and is probably going to get 1 kill. No!
On a rampage. Storm is
Oh,
absolute.
no.
And dragons just spawned too. Storm has came out and just got on a killing spree that last 2 minutes of the match.
It's still fairly even. If Euphrates can kill this Gwen here,
Well, they're able to get the shield down on the bot lane, so this is going to be... PFW are in a good position.
they're in a pretty
Make that a 400 gold bounty.
Yeah, 400 gold. That would be pretty good for Euphrates to grab. It would give him a good item. It seems like he's building. It probably could help set him up for a good item here.
Like, PFW is going to get the first tower. The first tower is going to fall.
No, we're having a fight here in the mid lane. Goth having to back off because it seems like 2 of their junglers are just rotating through. they're going straight down for the bot lane because they want this drag here. So they're setting up for it. They need to come down if they want to help this out. Goth having the tower
get
at
that
one.
shot, and the tower is
It's
fell.
down. Goth is gonna die. Hope not.
They got the first tower.
Yeah. Down in the bot lane, we're trying to get these people off.
Now,
of
how
us.
significant does it play that they got the first tower or first turn?
It's not that super significant because look, they're about to take another one here.
Actually, we're about to get that one.
Yeah, we're about to get this tower here. Unfortunately, Yone coming down, but we do get that. Yone
Heck
coming
yeah.
down, taking the kill off of getting Vincent. So much is happening. Dragon is still up, and no one is going towards drag. It might be a nice drag fight coming out of here in a couple of minutes. Gwen is super busted right now. She's fed. Here we go. They're definitely going towards the dragon here.
It's gonna be very crucial to see what happens next.
Yeah.
What's the next strat? You traded towers on bot lanes. What next do you do? Just keep on getting gold or keep on trying to stack on the kills? How important are kills in this?
Kills give you gold.
Looks like Nordic, did he kill the dragon?
That was the blue buff again.
Oh. So he's so
That was the red.
confusing.
Actually, that was a red buff. That was a red buff.
Okay.
But that was not a dragon. Dragon is still currently. Yep, he's right there. You can see him all cuddled up in the corner.
I see. And
But
looks like,
it's definitely going to be given to PFW because Southern Miss is nowhere near. They can't really do anything. But they are going to try to go after no attack here. But they're pulling out the Rift Herald to get out? Oh my god! Euphrates coming in, fighting, killing the Yone. Here we go with another fight here.
oh my goodness.
Oh my-
Absolutely
Gwen is
bullying.
gonna die here.
Just
by the
bullied.
goalie. Then we have
Oh
Dragon
my
is gonna-
goodness.
Oh my actual.
What
Here we
a
go, we're
secret.
fighting
Oh,
the
is that gonna
thresh.
make, is that gonna, oh, they are
3v,
absolutely
3v1.
killing the jungle.
Oh my god! Greg is gonna die here in a couple of seconds. No. Yes!
Oh
Come
no.
up!
Come on. Come
He's
on.
gonna come and try to hit this and get this kill.
Oh, yeah.
Young Talon taking it.
That is a clean sweep.
That Rift
Clearing the
Herald
jungle.
pull. Oh my god. The Rift Herald being pulled out there at the right moment. That really would just set that whole team fight up.
Indeed. What looked to be, they were 10 kills down, now within 4, and what was a beautiful sequence. They're going to be able to get the tower in mid.
No one. Oh, Dragon was taken and was given to PFW, but USM was able to clean up that whole
Well,
fight.
I guess we
Bruiser
know
getting
why they
Young
didn't go for
Talon.
that dragon. They were able to get a clean sweep instead.
Yes.
They really benefited some of the misses
They-
side.
Dragon's super important, but if you can get a good team kill off and get a lot of gold and get a little bit ahead of these people, it's so important.
Indeed. So
Here we are,
we're closer now to the
Back
next.
into the slower paced game. This is going to be. It's going to calm down for a couple seconds before we have another fight here. This might. We're down two gold. 2K gold, I should say. Gwen immune. We're going to have a. Ooh, Goth has to get away here, but comes in
you
and
want
is
that smoke.
definitely going to
They
die
want
here.
that smoke.
Yeah.
I'm not able to get anything.
Gragas is just a little
yeah, they got that
too
gold bounty.
fast. Huh?
That was huge. They got that gold bounty.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Another tower goes down. This is a very even match here, folks. The Bruiser. Here we go. We're going to have Euphrates and the Yone fight down here. Wow.
Let's see. Oh, he has a ton of minions on the side.
Dun, 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 dun.
Young talent.
The Nico is currently a minion. I love that.
Oh.
Here we go. Euphrates going to fight Bruiser here. They're not really doing much damage to one another. Cassante. I like that Cassante skin. It's one of my favorites. I think he only has one skin. Yeah. Fight here down in the jungle. No attack. Here comes Nico up and down. Gets pulled away for a second. Why are we down here? Why are we down here? Why? There's a whole fight up there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, back here, we're getting the blue buff. Here comes the entire team ready for this fight. We're getting the Akali in.
It's gonna be a
We're gonna
brawl.
get the
Storm slaying Ivy and
triple kill from Gwen. I didn't even see what happened. Was it the Gwen ult?
Ace.
I think it was a Gwen ult. They lined up.
Was insane. That's a full team swipe too. Oh,
the entire team is currently down, and they are pushing this top lane hard. You can see the amount of damage they are doing to this tower.
That was oh, they're going for the Nexus.
They have to, that's inhibitor.
Inhibitor, my fault.
They're all backing off. They got a good bit of gold that I know that they can go and spend. That was a good fight. Oh, yeah, Thresh has this ability. I don't know. It reminds me of another character in another game, but he throws something. Oh, Symmetra. Do you know Symmetra from Overwatch? It's essentially a teleport. He throws something on the ground, you click it, and it teleports you to him.
I see.
Yep. Here we go. And we're setting up for the next team fight down here. Well, in this jungle. The USM is currently backing off just a tad bit because can't really do much. They just need to get a couple of picks off, see if anyone's soloed. Vincent getting attacked by this Yone. Oh my god. Nico ult. Not hitting anyone. Ooh. But this Vincent's gonna die here by Bruiser. Oh no.
That is
3 people down. Gwen is probably gonna hopefully die here. Yes! Gwen is down. That bounty, 300 gold bounty, is going to be so good for the Akali. But here we are in the mid lane. It's only Euphrates, and teleporting in is going to be the Yone. This tower is definitely going down. Euphrates has to fight 4 people here and can't. He dies. Now onto the inhibitor. It is only Akali is up currently, and she has to defend this base as hard as she can. But it might not seem possible unless we get a good team fight as these people are spawning in.
They got the inhibitor.
Oh, it seems like they're gonna teleport out. Oh, I hate that. They're dragging this on. Here we are. No, 3 people fighting the Bel'Veth in the jungle. Gragas pushing her to the wall, stunning her. We're getting another stun as Thresh is gonna come into this fight. Hopefully they die. Maybe Vincent could get some kills off here. That's doing a lot of damage, but not enough. We're getting the Nico ult. Oh my god, killing the Thresh, and then the Kaisa and the... Oh my. We're just hopefully just this Gragas.
Gotta kill that Gresh.
That combo there is really what did it. That Nico ult, I'm telling you, is so good. Getting that stun in the air, knocking them down, doing that all that damage. That's really what killed that Thresh right there.
Kill another grub.
But it's one more team fight to see if USM can win this or not. But as you can probably see, they're going towards Baron to hopefully get that Baron buff. I don't think anyone has gone for Baron this entire game, so this is going to be a play for them.
To scent an attack, trying to get this buff. It's going to be maybe night for Southern Miss. We'll see what it all transpires.
They have to defend base as hard as possible, USM. So they're going to channel back into base so they don't die with this Baron buff. And then they're just going to push like their heart's content. So this Baron buff, it buffs them and it also buffs the minions. So the minions also get attack damage.
Now the stats, what's the KD? Will it just reads left to right or right to left?
KDA. We get kills, deaths, assists.
Okay.
As you can tell, we're going here for the dragon here again for PFW. Now they're going straight towards the 3 inhibitors that are down. My bad.
Yep. And
Other Miss is at a really bad advantage here.
Oh no.
Disadvantage, I should say.
Oh, where?
Yeah, based on how this is looking right now, this is just one more team fight, and that is it. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh, this is not looking good. We're getting all of this Gwen stuff happening. Euphrates trying to get Storm down. Nico hitting 3 rooted. But we are dropping like flies. And it's just Euphrates up. It is just straight for that. And that Nexus. Here we go. Euphrates trying to do a little bit of a cleanup here. But he is just getting tossed around with the amount of things that these people throw. And that is it.
Oh.
Yikes. Good win from PFW, I will not lie. They played that pretty well. I will say, in the draft pick, it was a pretty even draft pick, in my opinion. But the amount of stuff that that they had to just completely just move people around was quite annoying.
Yeah.
The Gragas abilities and the Thresh stuff that can just be.
Gragas was a really great pick. I mean, he was dominant.
He was the star of this.
He caused so much chaos, and then when he played his life and getting out of the dodge, it really helped PFW. But we're going to take a little intermission break, just a quick 5 minutes, and just let the team a little debrief and I guess are we? What's happening?
We're going straight to draft for game 2, so we're not taking a memory.
Oh, never mind. False alarm.
Straight into game 2.
Pure action nonstop.
I'm so thirsty. That was a lot of talking.
Indeed.
Though that game was just a lot. I will give it to Southern Miss. Definitely with like the combo of those two players throwing people around, the Gragas knock up and Thresh pull. It was just a lot. Can I help you?
We got our resident fighter league. Fox just breakdancing.
Breakdancing. I gotta sneeze.
Yeah. I don't even want to do a cameo.
No, I think he's about to get ready for his game.
What game?
He has a game tonight.
I wonder where
Mortal Kombat.
I wonder where we can get that. Oh, you can if you fall on the bottom right of the corner where our social media handles are. You can definitely find out when he will be playing or when anybody else will be playing. If you follow Southern Miss Esports on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, so you never miss whoever's playing or never miss anything.
Do we do that?
And we repost on Twitter. We repost any of the stats in the leagues that they'll be playing. So.
Hey. I don't know anything about social media. I don't know anything about our social media.
We gave a lot of awareness to those who are playing and not being able to stream on the main Southern Miss stuff. So when they're playing in a league and they're getting streamed, that is a great opportunity for them to showcase Southern Miss while also expanding the horizon of games. So. What is that?
The titles for the next draft is PFW and then not PFW. That's not PFW, by the way, is USM. PFW, you can probably guess, is PFW. I hope we don't have that confusion out of here. If it says not, that means it's not. Do you think it's not? Maybe it's PFW. If you say not PFW.
I'm guessing we're gonna go red this time.
In a minute, they're still waiting for it to start. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was a game, but it seemed so even. And then that one team fight, that last game, just really set that whole thing up for failure. Not failure. I shouldn't say failure. That just one thing happened and made them at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see what happened next. Is getting ready to load into the band lobby.
So how's your school week been so far? I know it's only Tuesday, but I'm exhausted, and I've been to one class this week.
My Monday and Wednesday classes are canceled. Thank the heavens. Luckily, my teacher decided to go on a little academic conference, so good on him.
It's that time of the semester, because my professors are also like, hey, we're not going to be in this week. We're out. There's no classes this week.
Learning how to be a better teacher and learning more how to adapt to the ways of our modern age. I've
had 0 classes this week so far.
I have one.
Actually.
I went to. and we have a test this Thursday. So fun times.
Yeah. Same.
So if you're watching this while also studying, kudos to you because I wouldn't be able to focus on one thing.
No, but for real, kudos.
I have to watch the action and see as
Sometimes I just like to listen. There will be time, like there was that one Apex stream I did watch, and I was like, wow, what's going on? We're getting right into it for the bands. We're having Smolder ban from PFW. Let's see what Southern Miss is going to put up to the plate. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. What? Yone, probably for the best. Get rid of that Yone out of that lobby. Seraphine, of course, blocking off our support pick. Let's see how this plays out. See, like I said at the top of the screen, PFW, not PFW. The Smolder, the Yone, and the Seraphine so far. We need another ban here from USM. Alawi? Are we getting the Alawi?
oh,
Ooh, Cassante.
looks like they're doing the same pick.
Cassante is a great ban here. I think PFW has a Cassante player. We're getting another Rel ban. I think PFW we used Cassante. Euphrates did, yes. But Rel is also getting banned here, so I think PFW is just banning the same characters from last time.
Well, looks like they're banning Grash, which is a great ban because they cause so much trouble.
Yeah, we're getting a Gragas. Thank God the Gragas is being banned here. That Gragas was the main character of last game. I don't think I like playing it against Gragas. He's quite annoying.
Oh, the pick Jinx.
Jinx is the first pick for PFW.
That was a ban that we had last game.
Yep. Last ban pick, the Jinx was the first one to go. I just absolutely love playing against people where if like you ban someone that they actually play, they're like, oh, well, here's my next option. And then when you don't do it, they're like, it's a miracle. And then they play it and then they crap the bed. So let's see how this play goes out. Kaisa getting a pick here. That's for young talent.
It's a mummy character.
A Moo.
What's their do? What they do? Do they support?
They cry.
They cry.
They cry.
That's it?
They're the jungler. They go, so the whole thing about their kit is that they cry, and whenever you're standing in the field of his like cry damage, you take damage.
Word.
So he just cries. He bawls, he cries.
I see.
He has this thing where he pulls. He's one of those people that pulls in.
Oh.
He doesn't pull you in, he pulls into you, and then he stuns you, and then you have to wait until you're not stunned anymore, and then you can do damage, but he hits his head against people to do damage. It's quite funny.
What about...
I thought we we didn't ban a lot. We banned Cassante. Oriana?
Yeah. Tell me what she do.
Oriana is, I don't know her whole thing, but she throws a little orb at people, and that orb she can do different things like take damage, pull them in. So it can shoot electricity or it can pull them closer to the orb so they can take damage.
Okay.
But everything so far, okay, the Zach is a little bit different. I call him Booger Man. If you hear Booger Man out of me, that is Zach. He looks like a booger. Have you seen Deadlock? Have you played Deadlock?
What's that?
Deadlock is the new MOBA third-person shooter that just came out.
No.
Okay. Well, anyone that has played Deadlock, maybe in the chat, you know that there is a character in Deadlock that does the exact same thing Zach does. He he's a little goo ball that goes around. So, Lilia, whoa, I didn't know. I haven't seen a Lilia in a hot minute. But PFW did get the Jinx and the Alawi. We banned those last draft pool, so they're really excited about getting those two players off. But we're back in.
Bite some miss in the butt.
It might, but it also, hey, they're getting rid of the Yone and the Gragas.
Yeah, that's...
Which might also be just as cancer as what was last time.
Well, we'll see. As we get ready, as the time going down, we have banned the Mustache Man.
Milio. They're like PFW has this lockdown on what they want to ban. or pick, because they are not hesitating 1 second here.
Yeah, it looks like we're on the back foot of this. I wonder if we were prepared or they just scouted us the highest degree.
I don't know. People like to, when they do like the research for all of these, like who does this person play, blah 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 blah. It's so crazy. I would never do that. I would just go straight into it. But I think it's just since it's competitive play and you kind of have to do that.
I mean, it's
a little bit
It goes
different.
through like R6 as well. I mean, if you know this person's going to be playing this operator and they
Right.
use it so much, get them out of their comfort zone.
I'm not mad about that Yasuo ban as well, because Yone and Yasuo are literally, to me, the exact same character, just a little bit different. So we got a Yasuo ban here as well from not PFW, which is USM, and then the Mordekaiser ban from PFW. So we're going back into the picking pool. USM picking first. Who are they going to pick? Uh-oh.
What's the uh-oh?
So Darius is a bruiser that whenever he hits people and makes them bleed, he heals.
Oh. Maybe that's what
So-
Solomis needs.
It's possibly. I think Euphrates is pretty good on like these like heavy set characters. So this might be a good pick here out of the top lane. But it's Darius. I don't like Darius. I call these, I don't know if I've had this conversation with you. Probably not. I think I might have had it with Kingsley, who casted with me a long time ago. I call Darius, Garen, and some other characters the Chad characters of League of Legends because they're so annoying to play against that they're just Chads.
I see.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Another Thresh here. I thought you would think we would ban Thresh, but another Thresh. We get maybe an Irelia. Yes, Irelia here. So Irelia, I think she's going to be in the mid lane with the Orianna. That might be a little bit difficult for Orianna as she is like kind of a ranged character compared to Irelia, who needs to be on top of you to do damage. The last pick of this draft pool, who's it going to be? I think we need to pick the support character here. Support. Not. We're getting the not. Good. So we have two characters on both sides in the bot lane that grab you and pull you or pull in. So they have a bunch of things here. Not is a pretty good support right now. He's one of the meta characters.
See.
But any characters that stand out to you?
I would say we kind of switched it up from last game.
Definitely switch
We
it
only
up.
kept one character, and that's Kaseya.
Kaisa? That was
Kaisa?
on PFW side. So
Oh, okay. So we
this
get
Southern Miss got the Kaisa this time around, but they also gave up the Jinx to PFW.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see as we pretty much the first match we ban all of the characters that they are now playing as well. So, but they also did the same thing too. So it's vice versa. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if Southern Miss can keep this match going for another round or another map. But as we go through and have that little 3-minute delay and little setup, what can you tell me, like, this dynamic of Legends, how is this going to play to Southern Miss advantage, or how is it going to help their dynamic? Because last match, based on what we're seeing, looks like they were just not able to really have that fire or have that, bruiser?
Bruiser?
Because them having
They
that
had a
Grash,
bruiser.
he really played a part in being able to, like,
That Gragas, yeah.
put all of the Legends low and just, like, really much was a pain in our butt.
Yeah,
So how is this going to play in our favor?
Gragas really is just like that engage, so it was really good that they got rid of him there because holy crap, he engages really hard, especially with his little wine barrels. But for what I'm seeing now, Lilia is another jungle character that can also engage pretty hard. And she's known for kiting. I don't know, you probably don't know what kiting is, but kiting is whenever you can move around without getting hit by anything or anybody. So Lilia's really good at kiting. Zach is a really good engage, so that might be a little bit hard for USM, as Zach can be like across the river and can pull back and jump into your lane. You'll probably see it, or you'll most likely see it in this game.
Yeah, that's
But
going to be really
top lane is going to be an interesting
to see.
fight here because Alawi and Darius are some of the top characters in the game for top. So this might that might be an interesting battle up there. Oriana, Irelia. That is just, how do I explain this? Like I said earlier, Irelia needs to be like on top of you to do a lot of damage or to get anything done. She's not like one of those ranged characters that can just auto you from afar.
Yeah.
So she needs to be up on top of you, while Oriana can just like throw things out and like do a bunch of damage. So that might be a quite interesting of a battle. Jinx and Kai'Sa. We banned the Jinx last game, so we haven't seen much of what the PFW player can play here. But since we got the Kai'Sa, we can kind of understand. You kind of saw how Kai'Sa played. Like she
was just everywhere.
She was everywhere. So hopefully young talent can do that here. And then, like I said, with the supports, they're the same character. Not really, but to me, if the way that they build it, we saw the Thresh build tank Thresh, so he was very hefty, did a lot of
yeah.
But they both have a grab. I think genuinely this is going to be more on the side of PFW. I hate to say that, but the Zac engage with Irelia, like Irelia does a lot of damage. Jinx, when she scales up, does a lot of damage. Thresh pulling you in, and Alawi, her ability is her passive. She has like little tentacles that you will see on the ground. And if you get hit by one of her abilities, they just start smacking onto you.
Oh.
So this is definitely going to be, I guess, more of an advantage for PFW. But we just need to see how USM plays their characters here and go throughout that.
I wonder if we did a sub. Because we do have an extra player here. So I wonder if someone's going to do a little sub action and change out somebody.
They probably would have had to do that during the middle of the game or the intermission part. Where
I think they did.
Did they switch it out?
Yeah, because they can't do it because once the band starts, you can't really change out a sub.
Yeah.
So I believe, but I don't know which one is who was playing what. So it's gonna be very interesting
once
to see.
We get in if we had a sub switch here. But I'm not quite aware. But.
Probably gonna move and watch it on a big screen, see more action.
2 minutes.
Get in depth to see how the players are focusing and how well they're gonna be playing.
This is the beginning of every game. My favorite part about League of Legends, and no one ever believes me, if you get 5 people that play the game League of Legends in a room, you shut everyone up. The only thing you'll be hearing is the mouse.
And the keyboard.
Occasionally. Once it gets into a fight, you will hear people just go, like slam that thing. Like it is aggressive.
Why do they do that?
Because sometimes the ability doesn't go off.
Yeah.
And that's so crazy to think about. But like when you hold the ability and then you let it go, it sometimes just doesn't register in the game.
Yeah.
So you have to slam it to make sure the game realizes, hey, I'm throwing this ability out right now. Please throw it out.
Yeah, that's gonna be very.
But you can definitely see, like, look at all of the people just like they're slamming their like right click button right now because that is how you move around in the game. It's my favorite thing. I think my roommate genuinely is so mad when I play League of Legends because my keyboard is loud and I'm slamming the right click button on my mouse. Like I think she genuinely wants.
You know what? I'm glad when I lived in the dorms, my whole floor, my floor mates. I wasn't entertained per se. As I play video games, I was one of those. I'm a vocal character.
Me too.
I don't really slam things. I really much just say what I need to say and let it out. Now, I never had a complaint, funny enough, but as soon as I moved to an apartment, it changes the whole dynamic. I went from entertaining to being a nuisance. So
because I live in the dorms. Last year, I lived in there, and no one ever complained about me screaming at my monitor. Yeah. But one of my friends just moved into an apartment, and they play video games, and they get constant noise complaints. I thought it would be more in the dorms.
I got 3. It's so weird because I had people from my neighbors say it was so hilarious to them when they were just chilling. Next, you just hear me saying,
screaming at the top of your
lungs.
And
just absolutely cussing out the TV. It just insulted my whole family.
Here we go.
And that was all just a video game. It's just utterly insane.
Look
but as we get through
skins. One of my favorite parts about this game. I love
the cosmetics.
Huh?
The cosmetics?
The cosmetics in this game are genuinely so beautiful. I do like it.
Well, I don't really know much, but as we go through, the teams are well engaged.
Yeah. My mic just fell
As
over.
we see, what's your take on this after going 1-0?
It looks like we're getting a double engage or invade, but no one is there to counter it.
Oh,
Yeah, we can see USM. Maybe they're trying to wait for USM's up here on the red. USM's on the red side right now, so they're totally going in invading, and then PFW is not aware. They're not aware.
is this a common strategy?
Invading?
Yeah.
Yeah. It really just depends on the jungler you have. If your jungler is not good at invading, then you should probably just go for your buffs. But right now, Lilia needs that blue buff to get that mana, so they made sure that PFW wasn't at the red buff. So,
I gotcha. So that's good. That's very good to see. As Bruce saw one of our legends going past him, but I wonder if
they
They're
definitely
gonna-
can see, and they're definitely aware that the Lilia is there. I don't think the Lilia is aware, and I think Irelia is just chilling.
they're waiting for them.
What
Oh,
is
listen
it?
to that! The first contact of this game.
Orianna needs to turn around.
What?
Orianna is not aware of what is happening right now.
Oh, we got
And we're
back
gonna
up.
get the first blood of the
First
game
blood. Let's
going to
go.
Orianna.
Oh, and then we got conflict
Down
on
in
the bot lane.
The best tip to going against a Nautilus is to always have a minion between you and him. Because when he throws that hook out, it will always hit the minion before it hits you.
I see.
That might be
Yes.
the same with Thresh. So just anybody that has a hook type character. It seems like Lilia is down by the Zac. Kind of meh. It happens. Lilia's going to be kind of a behind in the camps currently.
I see. This is going
We're
to be
having
very
a little bit of a
interesting.
fight here. So this is
see.
Irelia's, not Irelia's.
What are those technical
Alawi's.
things doing?
Yeah.
They're just part of the map in the.
What?
And as we go through, yeah, what does those tentacle things do in the jungle?
That is Alawi. That's her passive where the tentacles sit on the ground
I see.
and it does a bunch of damage. Sorry about that. As we're gonna get a little bit of the Irelia stun here, trying to get the Orianna to back off a bit. Here we have the Bruiser. Darius coming in. Alawi, oh my god. La, 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 la. Irelia fighting the Orianna. It seems like we're having a little bit of damage taken here so
So
early
they're going
in the
back and
game.
forth. They're just
Back and forth.
Are they just charging, or they're just gonna use the Leia's just gonna use her passive and just trying to get the kill off of that?
The passive just goes down automatically.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why it's called a passive. So it does it automatically for him. So Alawi, as she advances through the game and walks around, the tentacles sit on the ground.
Word.
Yes,
Well,
we're getting a stun here from the Alawi.
very
She's
low.
so
Oh, can they
low.
get it?
There
Yes,
is.
we got it. Heck yeah.
Euphrates went into the mid lane instead of the top lane here, as we can tell.
Oh, looks
Here we
like
go, the
there's
Baka coming
backup
in, doing a
using
lot
that
of
tower to
damage.
the advantage.
I don't think we pointed that out. Euphrates swapped. Euphrates is now in the mid lane instead of the top lane, and then we have
Oh,
our top laner.
That is and is that another
So
kill?
Zac's ability is whenever he dies, he turns into these little blobs, and then you have to kill the blobs to prevent him from coming back. But
Oh,
the Baka
wow.
does kill Noah Tech. But here we have Ivy and Young Talent coming in to clean this up, but they can't do much here. The Baka comes back up.
Oh, let's see. Looks like Southern Miss is coming out the gates very aggressive.
They're playing very well here.
Trying to establish what they lacked last match, as they weren't able to get a lot of mana or a lot of coins, but it looks like it's still a close fight. PFW still doing what they're normally doing.
Yeah. It seems like the top lane is just going to be a usual top lane, hitting each other, gaining health from hitting each other, backing off, hitting each other again, getting minions, hitting each other. You know, the norm. The normal.
Indeed. It looks like the
But-
middle lane has been shifted to like the most conflicted
Aurelia doing a little bit of stun here.
ways.
on
Oh, Dragon has
Euphrates.
spawn. This is gonna be huge for one side. Whoever gets it first off rip,
Yeah.
it's gonna be very.
It's definitely
beneficial.
looking like we're going to start setting up for drag in a couple.
No,
maybe.
And Storm is getting 2v1 or whatever. Wait, Oh, I see.
That is
Yep.
Storm's ability.
Yeah, that is crucial.
So what happens is when Storm, it's like I don't know how exactly it is called, but like Storm takes your soul out of your body, does a lot of damage to that, and then once they do damage, it has you in like this field where a bunch of these tentacles that are around you just start hitting you all at once.
Oh no! Oh,
really
we got
aggressive.
channel, but no tuck was able to interfere. Oh, knock a lot of health out of Baka. And then Storm came to help.
Yes,
If,
Ivy
if we were able to get that 2v2, we would definitely would have won.
We haven't seen much here from the bot lane, so this is just like the first fight that we're actually getting out of them. They're pushing the PFW back just a tad bit, but they need to back off. Ivy taking a little damage from here.
Void
Jinx
grab
pulling
has
in the
spawned.
Thresh.
If they can
And
able to kill
Vincent's
for
trying to
Ivan,
get
Young
there.
Talent is straight up going for it, but
No!
no, Ivy wasn't able to do anything, and they both died. Double kill goes to PFW, and the bot lane is wide open.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. Why did Young Talent just went straight for the
Bloodthirsty.
Overchild.
Bloodthirsty.
And only left because I Love You was full and HP, and just absolutely now they're gonna have a chance to get that shield off the turret. They're in
Yeah.
a good position.
It's just what happens when you get a little bloodthirsty in the game. Fortunately, Vincent is still ahead by 8 CS, so not much of a difference here after that double kill from the Jinx. It might feed them a little bit later, but not much. But as you could probably guess, they're going to start setting up for drag. You can see PFW trying to get ready for all of this, but USM has to do something, so they need to clear the bot lane before they can go for drag.
Yeah,
That makes
but
sense.
I mean,
But
they
it
had
was clear.
They had a good chance to,
It was clear a couple seconds ago, and
Yeah.
they didn't do anything with that.
which sucks to see, but
Here we go, trying to clean out the mid lane, but the Orianna can back off. It did that. Zach did nothing to that Orianna there. We're getting a little bit of a back. Here we are trying to set up for something here. Ivy trying to get this ward. It seems like we're going to see a team fight here, Dragon.
I see. I wonder since the dragon has spawned, who's going to capitalize and get him. But it looks like it's going to be multiple conflicts again on each lanes. So I guess as soon as whoever dies first, they're going to set the team fight and then capitalize on getting that dragon.
My favorite thing about League of Legends is... Oh, wait. We're getting a fight here a little bit. Pulling his soul out of his body, doing a lot of damage, trying to get him off, because watch what happens when that gets down to 0.
Goth is using that tower to the advantage. Oh, here we go.
Down in the bot lane.
Shield is
Jinx
still
trying
up,
to do a
so
bunch of here.
PFW didn't really capitalize on getting that double kill, so that's good to see. But I don't see the health of the shield. Oh, the shield is halfway, so they did some good damage, but not really capitalize on the double kill. So we'll see. Like you said, I mean, they're getting ready for a team fight. As soon as one legend goes down from one team, that's when hell's gonna break loose.
Oh, yeah.
And the minions are doing that work.
Yeah. USM can't go in for those minions because the Jinx is essentially kind of like cutting them off from
And
grabbing
Rebecca
any of
kills the grib.
that. Yes, USM grabs 3 of the grubs. That's really good for them. They need to get the other 3 to really have a good advantage with all those grubs. But it seems like the Baka is going to come in for an engage, trying to get this team kill, but it looks like he's actually just stealing a little bit of minions from the wave. Uh-oh, here it is.
Going for the fight.
We're getting
Ivy
Ivy's
got
solo.
stunned. It's a 3v1. Well, technically a 3v2, but Young Talent got out of there. Here comes Noah Tuck coming through
we go.
from
We're gonna get it.
jungle. Here comes Young Talent coming through to help.
Oh my
But
goodness.
for Ian.
Oh.
Young Talent gets 1. But still, there's 2 legends up for PFW as 2 some of the misplayers go down in the bot lane.
Orianna is coming down to do some help. Young Talent needs to go and meet Orianna up in the middle so they can kill these 2.
Indeed, a little damage control for Southern. What looked to be a disaster turns into just a trade-off.
Yeah.
But
So they got their that's the thing with Alawi. When she pulls her soul out and kills the soul, it like pow 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 wow pow smacks you.
Let's see. And
We're at the level now where ultimates are
and
available.
Storm
he
finally
pops that
killed Goth.
ultimate.
Finally kills Goth after 10 minutes of hard battling. They are able to.
Wow. So in that fight that we saw earlier with the whole bot lane and the junglers, that ability that Lilia threw off was her ultimate. So when Lilia hits people and her ultimate is up, she can sleep them and keep them in position for where they are for a long period of time.
I see. And no, it's like just killed the blue buff.
Yeah. That blue buff does a lot of good mana help.
Oh,
Bye.
Ian just trying to drag Ivy to whatever direction they want to. Looks like the Miss got a chance to get a lot of the grub kills in the jungle in mid.
Seems like no one is really going after drag here. No one's setting up for it. I was assuming someone's going to set up so soon, but it seems like they're just trying to set up a good advantage. Right now, with all these people up in the mid and the bot lane, it really just doesn't help anyone out.
I feel like with Southern having that, with Southern being so spread out or going to one direction, establishing in the jungle, that the PFW is playing a little conservative.
Oh, we have a whole fight
Yep.
here happening.
And I Love You is very much.
Alive still somehow.
Oh, it's 4v2. Southern Miss gotta be able to get this double.
No,
That's
no
one.
attack.
Can they get the second one? Surely they must. Young Talent comes in and does.
Did you
They
see
have
that?
a chance.
Ivy just stood there taking shots so the Jinx would think that, like, just take some hits. And then Young Talent walks around the corner and kills the Jinx.
That an insane play in Southern Miss. Yeah, they had a chance to get their first turn, and they do. The shield is still up, though.
So good. That was a pretty good move out of Ivy because...
All the minions, but they gotta beware.
just
Miss.
missed it.
Just miss.
That Jinx ult just missed it.
Here we go. Southern Miss, play your life. Go back. Go
They
back.
got
You
that
already got
plate.
it
They
good.
gotta go.
They got the plate. Indeed. Let the minions do the work.
Ooh.
But Ian's still low. Young Talent and Ivy
we
has a
go.
good little encounter and being able to get two of the plates off the turret. And team slaying the Cloud Drake.
Did you see that?
Oh, unfortunate. I don't think so. But I think Storm, what? They killed the Euphrates? Or
Darius,
Goth? No.
our Goth got the Zac so low where he was the little goofs on the ground. It kind of killed him, but he came back, and then the Alawi finished him off. I thought that was going to be a clean kill out of
Two
Goth.
bounties for PFW.
Wow.
Going for the other turn in the bot lane.
Currently, this is pretty even, as we can see. Oh!
He's on a killing spree.
Euphrates getting a lot of damage, but not enough.
Oh, his first death of the game.
Oh no! I was shocked there for a second. I didn't think the Orianna
looks
could have
like-
won that.
So the Miss is gonna go for this turn. Low health with one plate on. Let's see. Ivy comes. Oh, here comes the Baka. Comes through, and Ivy's taking the blunt of it.
Just the blunt of it, but this Kaisa is doing a lot of damage right now. That level up is so important, if I had to guess.
Indeed. Oh, they're
But
going
here we
for
go, fighting, getting the root
stun.
off.
Oh. Bruiser is slain by Ivy.
Young Talent missing that Jinx ult.
But he's slain Bruiser.
Needing to get those minions so we can get to that tower. It's so low right now. It's at one plate. Now the Baka's just going to back off. Here we are back up in the top lane. These two are just being top laners. Currently, Alawi has a 200 gold bounty, so this fight here,
Oh, they were able to get the turret.
they were able to get the turret.
That is good.
That is good. Gives them a good gold bounty. Currently, USM is down 2k gold, but that we'll see how that stands.
Well, Southern Miss was able to kill one dragon and got one tower, so they're
I
in a
didn't
good
even notice them
position.
get drag.
I'm assuming that's what it is on the icon on the top.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
I saw the notification they got it, but that was right when Storm absolutely obliterated Goth. So it was very
Oh, that's
distracting.
when that happened?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it was a wham
There we
idea,
go.
but
Ivy
Ivy's coming through,
Coming in.
rooted
Ooh, look at
Ian,
that
and oh my
damage.
goodness, oh,
Oh my god. Like
just
four of them
purely jumped
nuked
him.
him. Yeah. But here we go. We have the
Oh, and they're getting. Is this another turret?
here we go. Zach coming in for the engage, grabbing Ivy. Ivy's taking
Oh.
a lot of turret shots here.
And is dead, but the Baka is on a rampage. Euphrates and Young Talent, they gotta play back.
Yep. Their turret here in the mid lane is very low. They need to defend it with their
But
lives.
so is PDF.
Yeah, they're both
I mean
very low.
PFW.
PDF.
Oops.
PFW.
PFW.
I was confused there for a second.
Goth and Bruiser are going at it again.
Uh-oh, the
channel is that
Irelia
a
ulting
ultimate?
Goth.
Yep. Tough things. Oh, and Young Talent is getting jumped in the bushes.
Ooh,
Somebody help him.
not
Tuck
enough.
came in late. Looks like he's also about to get got as well. But he's on a killing spree.
But here, this is what I mean by Lilia being such a crazy kiter. She came in and finished off that Jinx, and look, she's still up. They were just now, like, they were attacking her a couple seconds ago.
Indeed. Oh,
But
it looks
no
like
attack here.
PFW were able to get a turret.
Up in the top lane, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if Slimus can come back. Slimus was able to get. Nope. They got 2 turns to R1 in the middle lane. All right, what you like to see?
Wow. Back in the boring part, we have the Rift Herald up, and it would be pretty good for, I think that's what they're going for right now. Yeah. Trying to get that ward down so no one can see the Rift on the side of Southern Miss. But they want that. They need that Rift. They need to finish off that mid tower. But currently they're at such no one is at the advantage to go towards that Rift Herald to grab it. But here we are having a fight here. The two of them hooking each other to the center. And we're getting Zach coming in from the side, pulling the two off. Wow. Zach is just, that's what I really like about Zach. He can engage so hard, but also disengage so hard. But here we go. The Lilia going to the Irelia, taking a lot of damage from her, though, sleeping her because the entire team is coming in to kill her off.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
we go. It's like prey.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they
Oh my
can
God,
get it. They
Zach
can get it. Oh
coming
my
in.
goodness.
Oh,
Euphrates was slain.
The Zach ultimate.
Dragon has spawned. Let's see. Oh,
Oh, the Zach ultimate doing a lot of damage, killing.
indeed.
Oh,
Ivy got to be
Isa.
able to use their ability.
Yeah.
Looks like as this is going on, PFW just went down mid lane and got another turret while all this is happening.
Because everyone was so focused on that Irelia, they totally forgot about the two people that are currently still in the mid lane. Here we go, Goth fighting the Alawi for, I don't know, the umpteenth time and leaving with just, sniped from all the way, just sniped him. He dies from Jinx ult. Wow. We gotta fight these people up here, trying to get this tower, getting a little bit of that Lilia slow.
Oh,
And he can kill
got
him,
it.
the
He
Kaisa.
got it.
Young Talent getting it. Now we're having a double
Double.
kill. That was a bottom versus
Beautiful
bot
work.
lane. DPS versus DPS.
Oh,
Here
they
we
almost
go.
got it. No, they did got
They
it.
got it. I think at this point in the game, no, it's not. I thought it gets shared. But that's, I think, a little bit later, around like 20.
Objective
25
bounties
minutes.
are falling off soon. What is that?
So objective bounties is the game AI discovers who's at a disadvantage based off of your gold and the amount of things you have, and then gives that team with the disadvantage objectives, and that objectives gives them more gold.
I got you.
It helps level the playing field. Here we are at drag. PFW grabbing that drag here. Zach going in for the engage onto the.
Oh, Ivy
Gets
was
away.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be
The
huge for
Lilia
Southern.
gets away. Young Talent.
Young
getting
Talon's
the
on a killing spree.
Irelia.
He is still going.
Yes, this whole team shutting down the Zach. Here we go. This is a good fight from Southern Miss here. Look at this. Beautiful. The Jinx ult not hitting absolutely anybody. But hey. Here, this is super even right now. This draft pick is pretty good.
Oh, the Baylor
Baron.
Baron Nashor.
Baron
Nashor?
Nashor, yeah.
What does that do?
He's the guy that gives the people and the minions buffs.
Ah,
It's the little purple stuff you'll see under the people.
I gotcha.
Here we go. Goth.
Ivy and Young Talent are playing together. Oh, they're going for somebody.
It's a ward.
Okay.
So Goth needs to get a little bit of gold here as Alawi is one full level ahead. It's not so bad, but it could be worse. But here we go. Level wise, it's pretty even. Yes, level wise, it's pretty even right now. Goth is still kind of at a disadvantage since the Alawi up in the top lane did do a lot in the beginning. She's also 2-1 currently compared to 0-4.
This is middle. They gotta remember that middle is wide open.
It is wide open. And yeah, there's two towers are down in the mid lane. I think they're going straight for the Baron here from PFW. Oriana and Irelia. I'm getting thrown off by these names currently because all of them either start with an I, an R, or an L. So like Alawi, Irelia, Lilia. You see where my problems are coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the Baron?
Nope. Those are chickens.
No.
The Baron is over in this little pit right here.
I see. Okay.
It's that little pit right there. So Lilia does have her ultimate up, so if she engages and presses her Q, she can sleep an entire team in the matter of seconds.
That is gonna be insane. They gotta need that. Let's see.
Wow.
Oh.
Looking at the builds currently, it's pretty normal builds. We're having the Zac with the healing items and the Lilia with the burn and the swiftness. Irelia dying here by tower, giving it to Euphrates. Irelia, did I say Irelia? I think I said Irelia.
I think so. But God was
We're
able
gonna
to get the
sleep
tower on the
off
top of the
here
map.
from the Zac and the Thresh. We need to do a lot of damage here. Lilia's getting out. Oh my
Talent is
gosh.
still going off.
They're feeding Young Talent currently. That's what
Indeed.
they need to do. Young Talent doing a lot of damage.
Ivy is dead. Young Talon's about to get. Oh, he got the kill off, but
Oh,
the Becca's
shut
coming
down
through.
by Zac.
Oh my goodness.
That's so. I love Zac, but it's just so crazy how far he can
and
go.
there goes.
Killing that.
Euphrates, can they do a cleanup action on
Lilia.
the Zac?
Yeah.
And leveled up during this encounter. Oh my goodness, Euphrates is getting so close.
Yeah.
But the Becca is going away. And got hit with a
Oh,
rocket. And that is the finishing blow.
And he's also gonna.
Oh,
die
and he got
here.
killed by the.
He got killed by the tower. That's what happens when you engage under tower. Recently, I'm not sure if yes, I think this did happen. They buffed the tower, so anytime you go under it, it's almost instant that you get shot by that tower, and it does so much more damage than it used to. But here we go. We only have still, again, a 2k gold difference. This is just genuinely anybody's game. One team fight, one objective collection. It could be anyone. Right now, they're at the levels where it's like you can't scale any harder than what you're at right now.
Yeah.
So, Bruza killing Goth up, and we're having a fight here in the mid lane. Where is Kaisa in there? Yes, Kaisa's in the back line of our team, falling off, trying to go to the top lane so we can fight off this Irelia, who is doing a lot of damage. But they're grabbing some buffs along the way, I think because she's fallen off. But it seems like they pulled Southern Miss away, so now PFW is going for this dragon. There's no possible way USM can get this. Okay, bro's grabbing the literal blue buff right now. Here we go. Oh, Zac coming in. Ooh, look at all that damage that Kaisa does.
And they got the blue buff.
Did they get the...
Yep. This is not looking good.
Looking okay for now.
For now, at least.
Did Kaisa just steal that?
He did.
Oh, no. I thought Kaisa stole the scuttle.
He did.
No, it's
did?
blue, so it's given to the
Oh,
blue side. But
okay.
it definitely looked like he just sniped that from across the from across the room.
A little bit of a misclick, but it's okay. It looks like they're about to attempt to kill the Baron.
Yeah, it's looking like it, but Southern Miss is like 2 of their players are backing off. They might be centering again.
was talking about
Goth is
PFW.
about to die here. Yep, Irelia is just a little bit too strong. But Goth is currently 0-6, but the gold that he's collected over the time period really just keeps him kind of even with the Alawi. Not super even. He's like 20 gold down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 CS, I should say. That's what it's called. CS. It's not actually gold. Here we go. PFW here at the Baron. So the Baron pit is probably different from the last time you see it. The recent changes that they made to the map is that every time you load in, the Baron pit changes. So this is what the Baron pit looks like now, but there's so many different variations of that pit.
One of Southern Miss can capitalize on the damage that PDF done on the Baron and just steals it.
Sadly, no. The Baron regenerates
Okay.
after no one hits him after a while. So he should be back to full health right now. But it seems like 3 people for the side of USM are going straight for this Irelia. Oh my god, the root pull in, airborne. She's trying to get something. She's trying to get out. She gets shut down by our
And they got the
Kaisa.
200 gold bounty.
Here is the Alawi coming in, trying to do something, getting pulled in by Ivy, taking a lot of damage, but not
Young
enough.
Thug's about
It
to-
seems like
Young
young
Talon's
talent
about
is
to
going to try to
die.
do something here. Can they kill the Alawi?
Oh, they got it.
My God, they can. That's raid. The Zach coming in. Oh,
And
Ivy
here
is
comes the
not
Becca.
gonna live
Here
from
comes the
that. But hey, they got the Alawi and they got the Irelia down. Oh my gosh, 2 eyes. That's really throwing me off. But that's really good. Zach is 9-2 currently. 9-2.
Yeah. that
PFW
is.
is jungler. Wow, top tier. Can
Oh.
just really, it's just at the right place at the
and
right
Goth
time.
Gonna have a chance and gets interrupted by the Zach. And it doesn't matter. They
It
got
doesn't
the
matter.
blue
He got the
turrets.
tower. He's just getting bullied, but he is like, Goth might not have that many kills or assists, but he is taking objectives. He's doing what he needs to do right now.
Looks like PFW are about to get that Baron again.
Possibly. There looks like they're going towards it, but they might just be setting up a ward to see if they can get some vision. But USM now aware that they were there. Here we go. Oriana getting ulted by the Alawi, shielding herself, but dies by the Irelia. Dang, that stuff is really throwing me off right now. The eyes and the L's.
Let's see.
It's just, this is a really slow game right now. We're about to hit 30 minutes and we're not seeing a lot of advancement, but it might just kick up in the span of a couple seconds. Just right now, as we're getting Ian shutting down the Lilia, we're just getting a lot of stuff happening, throwing out Ivy, rooting, getting young talent doing a lot of damage, getting pulled away from the Jinx and dying by the Zac. The Baka being number 1 right now. Ivy flashing out, getting pulled in by the Thresh, but getting hit by the
He's going
Zac
to
and
die.
shielding, and is just going to not be able to make it out of there.
Ivy's character is very slow, and Southern Miss is 3
It's
down.
it's a little slow, I
but
will
it's
agree,
very tanky.
but it's a really tanky character.
But it looks like PFW.
Goth coming in, pulling in the Irelia. Oriana
That
trying
turret.
to do
No,
the
that
turret
turret
doing
is
some
coming
damage.
such
Oriana
help.
coming in, throwing some damage. Goth getting the first kill of the game.
Oh,
Uh-oh. It's not sounding good. Here we go. This might set it up for game as PFW is getting Baron. That's really important here.
yep.
It's a lot quieter in here
there we
now, and I'm
go.
very self-conscious.
About what?
Self-conscious. It's
About-
quiet. It's so
Oh.
quiet. So silent.
Well, you did say it's peaceful when you hear all the mouse clicking.
It is peaceful when you hear all the mouse clicking. But I don't hear anything currently.
Well, here we go. They're about to do something. Well, they're about to kill the dragon.
Here we go. Southern Miss grabbing the Infernal Drake. That Jinx ult not, I think, hitting someone, but like not killing them.
How helpful is it going to come to Southern Miss's case as Blue destroys another turret?
Yep. Here we go. Getting all of the little camps. Zach beefy. Look how beefy that Zach is. He is full built beefy, I think. Not full built just yet. Almost.
What is... Is there a delay?
There's a 3-minute delay. The 3-minute delay we experienced, that's the delay.
Oh, and they're not... Alrighty. Well, as we keep going...
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall for real. Here we go. We're going to get another fight here. Zach coming in. Oh, no. Ivy taking a lot of damage. The Lilia needs to set off that ultimate to sleep him, but just can't. Absolutely cannot. It won't. Goth coming in. Zach getting the Ivy down. Lilia trying to do some damage here. Jinx is so low, dying to the Lilia. Irelia fighting up in here, killing and wiping so many people. Young talent going down. Double kill from the Irelia from PFW.
And they're going through, and they are one stage away
game.
from killing.
That
and
is
getting
game.
To the Nexus. Well, actually, take that back. There's nothing that can stop them. So the Miss,
Nope, that's game. They're all down.
Yep.
Yeah. Good win. It was so even until that one team fight that just set it down. But there we go. PFW winning the second game of the series and winning today.
Well, what looked to be such an eventful game too turned into heartbreak.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, unfortunately, I do think they won that draft pick. I hate to say it, but they had such a, like, the Zach was such a good pick for their jungle, engage heavy. And then that Aurelia, when she got fed and she was able to go get a lot of gold and build items, and Goth unfortunately wasn't getting that fed. And if Darius is fed, it's so important. But yeah, it definitely was a draft pick difference right there.
Well, I ain't got nothing left to say. I mean, that was just a tough break for Southern, but that could have been next time.
Yeah.
They able to get their first win last week. They can get their second win next week.
Is this their last game for NACE? This is their last game.
Well, never mind. Next season, we can learn from the bruises. We can learn from the stars.
If I'm not mistaken, ECAC is still going on for them. So I don't know if we're streaming ECAC, but I think next week is going to be Valorant on Tuesdays. So next week, Tuesday, Valorant. Tomorrow is COD. Yes, COD. U.S. Army COD.
Yes. Doubleheader?
Doubleheader? Yes. I will not be here. Dragon will.
And
I think, I don't know. I think I might be
solo.
Actually.
We can run the show. We can do this live. But
if I'm here, I'll be here. But if I'm not, have a good day.
We're going to run the show. But nevertheless, if you want to make sure you don't miss another stream from either one of us casting, make sure you follow our social media handles on the bottom right corner. We do have a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and a TikTok. Make sure you follow our Twitter for any updates or any...
Keep an eye out for the YouTube. We are releasing stuff in the near future. Do keep an eye out for that.
Indeed, for two. And also on Twitter, we are announcing that our jerseys that came in. So for those of you who want to see the new drip, which we will be wearing, stay tuned for that. That's going to be insane. But that's it for me. What else do you have to say, Emily?
Southern Miss.
To the top.
To the top.